were defeated by the abolitionist North. General Lee surrendered to General Grant at Appomattox. Several months later, slavery was abolished. Nearly 4 million of the South's 9 million inhabitants were enslaved. And at last they were free of their chains. For plantation owners, this revolution was unbearable.
So a shock to their identity, because their identity was very much tied up in being masters to being a class of people who were masters to slaves, even if they had not themselves been slave owners.
Slave owners were, of course, terrified by the end of slavery. They were terrified economically that they would lose their very cheap labor force, but they were also terrified that African-American people would start to demand the rights of citizenship.
In 1865, a handful of Confederate veterans of Scottish descent decided to create a secret society in the town of Pulaski, Tennessee.
It was originally designed to be a fraternal order. It was designed as a joke. It was literally designed for a bunch of guys to have a reason to hang out and drink beer and just like take care of each other.
If we were to ask why they created the Klan, they claimed always that it started as a fraternal drinking society.
They were young men, they were bored, they lived in a small town called Pulaski, Tennessee, and they decided to form a little secret society.
Teammate, I need your support.
The veterans initially wanted to share stories of battle and the good old times for the slave-owning South. They gave their group a mysterious name, Ku Klux Klan.
We don't know why they chose the name Ku Klux Klan. People say it's because that's the sound a shotgun would make when it was cocked, Ku Klux, like that. The one that is most broadly accepted is meant to be named after the Greek word for circle, kuklos. And that makes a certain amount of sense when you realize that the people who founded the Klan were educated in Latin and Greek and did use Latin phrases in particular in some of their other writings. They were very invested in the fact that they were well educated.
They harked back to Greek mythology, Greek names. It was really, in many ways, like a very adolescent fantasy of a kind of medieval bunch of warriors.
They added the word clan, a common term in Scotland, to the Greek phrase kuklos, and started each word with a K. The Klan was born. Their first appearances in public in Pulaski were peaceful, but soon harassment and intimidation of former slaves became daily rituals.
The very first Klan group in Pulaski was essentially a group that kind of played pranks. They would dress up in very elaborate costumes, not the white sheets that we see today, and they would go around and try and scare people or play pranks. They often would try and frighten freed slaves who they thought were so superstitious that they would believe they were ghosts and so on.
Sometimes they change their voices during the attacks. So they will they'll make animal noises and hoots and things like that. But they'll also speak really high or really low, or one guy will speak high and the other guy will speak low. Or they'll take on a fake German accent. They're somehow being playful with their violence. They're performing.
Rumors spread that the masked men were ghosts of Confederate soldiers killed in combat and back for revenge. Fear spread among former slaves. Soon, brotherhoods began to emerge across the South, with names like the Knights of the White Rose, the White League, and the Red Shirts. They all used the same intimidation tactics. Klansmen would stake out territory in front of voting booths to keep black men from participating in elections. The South had to stay in white hands.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood people, you know? Representation of black people, period, on the bench, because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. Probably sitting on a Supreme Court, sitting on a bench, smelling like cocoa butter. You should hit it.
That's YouTube? Right there? Oh, shit. That's YouTube? Oh, I can hear. Right there? All right, you say something. Wait, what?
Can you hear me?
No.
Oh,
I can hear. All right, you say something.
oh,
Wait, what? Say something.
there you go.
Oh, what's that noise?
I don't know what's up. It's time to come here.
You say something again?
Check. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2.
What's that?
But I say something in the background. Check. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, I can hear you.
Testing, 1, 2.
What's the extra noise?
Right.
Oh shit, the volume on it.
I'm doing all that shit.
For real?
Oh, shit.
Okay. What's the extra noise?
Right. But then again, I'm not going to Nope, the mic muted.
Test.
Got all that shit back.
I don't hear it no more though. I don't hear it. Test. No, I don't hear it. I don't hear it no more though. I don't hear it. Test. I think we in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you good.
All right.
Yes, indeed. I think we tapped in. We tapped. Damn, that 4 months really fucked us up. We don't even know what the fuck we doing there no more. You know what I'm saying? That for sure. We live. Welcome to Hoodviewpolitics, where we go into a deep, detailed dive into politics from a hood point of view. I'm Rabbit Jones.
And I'm Tony, the #1 soul brother. Welcome back. Welcome back to Hoodviewpolitics. Thursday night. Go down.
Best to believe it. And if you're new here, you don't know what to expect. But if you've been here before, you know what's going on here. We chasing magazine coons. Magazine coons. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget those white ladies and Puerto Ricans too. They got us in this mess. You know what I'm saying? We back, baby. We back. I know, baby. We done took 4 months off. First of all, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Hold on. Make sure everything. I'm hearing echo somewhere. Test. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Doing politics, falling behind a racist pig, is stressful, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. All right. Every day, talking about a redneck, orange neck demon pig takes a toll on you, my guy. Now, when I watch MSNBC, I'm shocked on how I gotta give them motherfuckers credit, bro. Like, what's that motherfuckers in the morning with him and his wife? Morning Joe. It's like, bro, how do y'all do that? Like, hey, baby. Y'all go do all day, every day, talk about motherfucking the orange neck demon, fuck pig, and feel good. You know what I'm saying, dog? Me and my man here, we feel disgusted. We want to choke the motherfucker, and it goes into our regular life. You know what I'm saying, dog? We can't do it. I don't know how y'all do it, but talk about this fool, this racist pig, orange neck demon is just over the top for me, my guy.
I'm not hearing you, Mike.
I can hear you.
But I'm not hearing you.
You hear that?
Nah. Say something.
Test.
Nope.
Yeah, I can hear you though. But go ahead. What you think about? Test. You hear that?
Nope. I think about this. In the months, we wasn't doing this. Sometimes I miss doing this shit, but I really ain't want to come back because I'm burnt out on this dumbass shit. Because we've been doing this podcast since 2021, 22. So we've been doing this since 22.
Hey, and keep in mind that since 22, we never missed a day. Every single week, we was here every day. We never missed a podcast.
But it's over 500 some podcast videos on this channel. And you can go back and look through all of them. You just pick them at random. And tell me what we was wrong about some of this shit. There's about a lot of this shit that's going on. So I ain't really want to. This shit is
it's like, redundant.
It's draining on you. It's draining on your spirit. It's draining on your soul. This dude and this administration is trash. These people are trash. You feel me? And look at the shit that's going on. When this motherfucker told you he could shoot somebody in the street and get away with it, he just showed you that he could. Because he put these motherfucking goons, these goons he put on the streets, is killing people in the fucking streets in his name. He put that there. Only thing he didn't do was pull the trigger. And we told y'all. I know I have personally, I couldn't tell you which episode.
This shit's 5 other than
couple episodes.
Said it 100 times.
I warned everybody. The militias is sleeping. You're not hearing that from them. Yeah, you hearing about the Proud Boys and all these other motherfuckers, the loud ones. But them motherfuckers that deep down in the woods, that's training and all this shit, and stockpiling weapons and shit, them the motherfuckers that was sleeping, them is ICE. Them on your ICE agents now. All them militias, what happened when you put this motherfucker in charge? All them militias that was sleeping, and remember when he said, was it during a debate or something? Proud Boys stand down and stand by.
Mm-hmm.
That is ICE. Them and the motherfuckers, they paid $50,000 signing bonuses to join. They woke up all them motherfuckers and gave them badges. We told you this shit was going to happen. And now look what's happening. We told y'all if he got in there, he was going to attack civil rights. We told you what was coming. We told you he was going after Obamacare. But some of y'all didn't, for some reason, I don't know how you didn't understand and didn't know that the ACA, the Affordable Care Act, is Obamacare. We told you. You hillbilly motherfuckers in these rural ass areas, they constantly vote against your interests. We told you, dumbass farmers. We told you. And what happened? You got all these dudes out here, man, these wild ass dudes, man, and women too, that support this dude, and it just because this shit sounds good. Whatever. Look at this shit. Man, they blew a woman's brains out in broad daylight. 2 weeks later, they killed a dude in the streets, pumped 10 in him in broad daylight. And they sit there and tell you that what you see on this video ain't what you seeing. We told everybody told y'all. They told y'all, dude, it's all up in, oh my God, all of it in the Epstein files.
First of all, if everybody was to go back to 540 something motherfucking podcasts before,
right?
If you come all the way to now, you're gonna realize that we've been trying to talk to y'all since the beginning. Even though we're from the streets, y'all should have listened to us, goddammit. Like, what the fuck are we doing at this point?
Sound good. Trump sound good. Man, he goes around the world, all this tough talk. These foreign leaders is bitching him. Man, they call this dude Taco. Not because of his orange color, they call that nigga Taco. TACO. Trump always chickens out.
So
think about that.
So the time we've been off, a lot been going on. We got a lot happening. We had Don Lemon locked the fuck up. We got Nicki Minaj. I don't know what the fuck she been drinking.
That motherfucking bleach he told her to drink. That bitch been drinking.
We got motherfucking MSNBC anchor, NBC anchor. Grandmother snatched up and fucking snatched. First, let's start.
That shit is.
First of all, I want to start with Nicki Minaj first because it's so. I don't. Go ahead.
Hold her off for a few minutes. That bitch a whole separate case.
Best believe she is.
I want to go back on something that you talked about a lot. Pizzagate. These motherfuckers then raided a pizza parlor over there in Northwest.
Yeah.
They done threw Hillary Clinton up in some fucking pedophile. She head of a pedophile ring. And all this other crazy shit.
Yeah.
They fucking kids in the pizza parlor. They raised hell about this, didn't they? They raised all kind of hell during that election about this bullshit Pizzagate. Have you seen the Epstein files that came out? They was a real Pizzagate.
So you all know
the code name for these young ladies or whatever, when they was talking about these young girls, was pizza.
So anybody don't know what he's talking about? He's talking about Hillary Clinton. They accused her of having a pizza shop first and taking kids through there and for sexual favors. Yeah. Which is odd. So anybody just heard that know that sounds odd as fuck. But it's a lot of people that believe that shit. For sure. people like Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
So this is the problem with, and I'm glad we back. Appreciate everybody that's it's gonna take a minute for everybody to realize we back, but that's cool. The problem is with these motherfuckers like Nicki Minaj is they so, how do I put this? They're not in the loop of politics. So therefore they don't know, like Nicki Minaj, she about to drop an album 4 months from now. It's coming up sooner or later. She working on an album. Her record label, whoever owns this record label, is friends with Trump. It's obvious. So it's clear that if you want this album to continue, my sweetheart, you have to go do whatever the fuck Trump wants you to do today. All right? And from that point on, you have to understand, you have to like him. That's what the owner of this, whoever this is, you have to at least don't go against him. She took it a further and said, okay, and did the kiss the ass thing.
Okay.
Now, people can't forget that little weasel, the motherfucker that rap with her, he already sucked Trump dick the first motherfucking administration. Wheezy.
Yeah.
So you gotta understand, she didn't really care. She already seen him do it. Right? He got his benefits from it. Whatever he wanted, he got. So if she's sitting there looking at Wheezy getting this shit after he sucked Trump red orange neck demon dick and thinking, wait, he got the shit he wanted though. I'm gonna do it too. So when they come to her with the bullshit, shit, it's easy for her. It's like, shit, Lil Wayne did it. Lil Wayne did. This nigga took a picture with that orange neck demon. Fuck. So I know in her conscience was, wait, I can just get Wayne to come in and save me if things get too much. No, he fucked his career up too. So now we're in a position where she is an individual female with a lot of influence. Like me and my man told you why we here. It's motherfuckers like this that our culture, they mislead our culture, bro. They use their black skin, their culture, to mislead the willing and the dumb fucks into master's bedroom to get fucking raped and hung. That's that bitch.
She ain't did nothing that. Okay. Ice Cube.
Oh, go ahead. Not even close.
Who else? All them motherfuckers that buck shuffle for Trump. After all the shit they talk during the election. So she ain't been doing shit but trying to get paid. And she gonna sell her fucking soul and that funky ass to do it. And no sooner than they done with her stupid ass, they're gonna cast her aside. Just like they're gonna do Stephen A. People like Jason Whitlock. All you motherfuckers, y'all gonna find out. See, black people ain't going nowhere. And we ain't gonna forget. This motherfucker will not be president forever. And a lot of y'all got a lot of living to do long after this motherfucker is gone. So Stephen A., Nicki Minaj, all you other clowns, your day coming. Your day is coming.
But
all the motherfuckers in this administration, yeah, let me tell you something. This country is about to go into a crisis that's going to be worse than Watergate. I'm old enough to have been around the fringes of Watergate. Well, I was a baby when this shit, I was young. When the shit went down, but the after effects, which even felt in the government to this day, I'm old enough to understand all that now. And what I'm gonna tell you is, compared to what's coming from this motherfucker, Watergate ain't shit. Ain't gonna be shit. And people like Nicki Minaj and Stephen A. Smith and the sort that want to kiss that orange ass because you think it's gonna get you somewhere. It might get you somewhere in the short term, but in the long term, you gonna pay a price that you gonna find out it ain't worth it.
So let's tap in a little bit here. So anybody don't know what we talking about. Nicki Minaj came out and said she loved Trump.
You've been recently very vocal about politics and social issues. What issues specifically drew you in the most?
If I'm being honest, President Trump. Because when I saw how he was being treated over and over and over, I just couldn't handle it. I felt that had been done to me for so many years, and I was watching it in real time happen to someone else. And I didn't think he deserved it.
You've been recently very vocal.
The shit is blatant. The shit that these people are doing is blatant. Because and even we as black people been told, and a lot of, especially the younger ones, they've been fucking tricked
About politics and social issues. What?
And they just showed you what they did. What motherfuckers was trying to tell you they was doing. The whole time they pushing your Lil Waynes and your Nicki Minaj's and all these because we know who controls the corporate shit. It's them. The motherfuckers that's running the country now. But the whole time they was pushing this shit out and took the eye off of this and took the eye off that. These motherfuckers was secretly building a goddamn army. Man, the motherfucker ICE is, I think it's like the top 10
issues specifically drew you in the most?
If I'm being
military
honest,
unit
President Trump. Because when I saw how he was being
in the world, they secretly built this shit. No sooner this motherfucker got in office, they activated all these motherfuckers. Yeah, this shit. That's why like the whole time we was a nigga had to decompress. A nigga had to decompress off this shit. Cause when we've been on here, you see what's coming. You be like, man, nah. Everything that they said Joe Biden was, and Kamala Harris was, and the Democratic Party was, and Hillary Clinton was.
Create a website that looks like you know what you're doing.
They are the pedophile ring.
Even if you don't know what you're doing.
They are.
You've been recently.
Yeah, they went over there, snatched the motherfucker up, Maduro up, and then took all the oil. Took the oil, started selling the oil. The profits from the oil money, the money didn't go into the United States Treasury as it ought to. The money went into an overseas account that Trump himself controls. That's what y'all voted for. They went over there, snatched the motherfucker up, threw him in the jail in New York. Him and his wife went and took the motherfucking oil and is selling it.
Very vocal about politics and social issues. What issues specifically drew you?
That only Trump controls. You know what? I don't see nothing wrong with that. Well, his supporters don't see nothing wrong with that. But don't y'all, and y'all dumb motherfuckers, don't y'all realize all this shit y'all talking? The only people that supporting him is his supporters. Independents and tanked. The few dumb Democrats that did jump ship, regretted it and jumped back. And the Democrats were once.
Honest, President Trump.
Can you hear this?
Because when I saw how he was being treated over and over and over, I just couldn't handle it. I felt that.
Go ahead.
You know, shit. The smartest thing they do is to sit there and let these motherfuckers continue to shoot themselves in the foot. You got these people. What's the bitch that run Bondi? Well, one of them, you know, they ran up into the offices in Georgia and took the election shit.
Mm-hmm.
And bitch was
that had been done to me,
hiding outside the door and shit. She say Trump. They asked her what was she doing, what the fuck she was doing there on the raid. She said Trump sent her. Trump said he don't know nothing about it. And then they come out and say it's somebody else in the administration sent her.
All right. The only problem I got is when you listen to these people, black people, Hispanic people, that start talking Trump shit, they don't have no substance in it. So you know it's just coming from nowhere. It's not nothing they really feel.
You've been recently very vocal about politics and social issues. What issues specifically drew you in the most?
If I'm being honest, President Trump. Because when I saw how he was being treated over and over and over, I just couldn't handle it.
Okay, stop right there. What the fuck does she mean by how he was treated over and over? What the fuck is she talking about? What? How he was treated, you bitch. Explain that. How he is treated.
It's almost 10 o'clock. I don't have that type of time. But I don't know how he was treated. I mean, he lied, they called him out on it. He did some foul shit, they called him out on it. Nobody treated him bad. He the one that decided to do all this dumb shit. He could have easily have been like every other president. And get out there and say, and I thank my supporters, those who supported me for bringing me through to this victory. But it isn't just about Republican versus Democrat. It's about the whole country as a whole. And I want to be a president that represents everybody. Every president does that. And every president, even though you might not like his policy, for the most part, you know, Ronald Reagan and Papa Bush, yeah, excluded, I believe that, and Bush didn't to a certain extent, but I believe they did what they thought was best for the nation as a whole. This motherfucker ain't, no. He done made $4 billion just in his first year alone. He made
He said $4 billion though.
$4 billion would it be? So
now, like, watch as you listen to this bitch. Now, keep in mind, everybody that's listening right now, Nicki Minaj is 43 years old. She from St. James, Port of Spain, Trinidad, Tobago. She is not American. Keep that in mind while you at it.
she is an immigrant.
Keep that in mind.
I felt that had been done to me for so many years, and I was watching it in real time happen to someone else. And I didn't think he deserved it. But at that time, I didn't come out and endorse him. I wish I did, though.
How do you balance being the celebrity Nicki Minaj with just being mom?
Well, I'm not always Nicki Minaj, but I'm always mom.
What is it like to create that family unit in a place where normally, especially in rap culture, that's not something that is, I would say, shown every day, you know, and idolized?
After a while, no matter.
Now, I'm thinking her motive of overall is basically money. Because the record labels that's friends with all these motherfuckers that Trump love and friends with Trump. And she 43. Right now, Cardi B is fucking everything up, right? And I know she in the studio right now probably making a record. She need a label to really push her shit completely out the max. And she don't want nothing stopping that. If it takes her sucking Trump ass, she don't give a fuck because Lil Weezy already did it. So she just don't care after that.
That's got a lot to do with it. And I believe money got everything to do with it. I don't get it. I mean, she's an immigrant herself. But then again, I ain't heard she got folks that's in jail for some freak shit.
Nah, she married to her husband is the sexual harassment offender ass nigga.
Okay. And the
brother too.
Brother-in-law supposed to.
So I guess she want to let them out.
Yeah. And she can. That's probably part of it too. And yeah,
Imagine being able to build
any. Trying to get them out, or I don't know, bro. This sucking a redneck demon dick. Man, you can sit here and try to think of motherfucker all the reasons why a punk ass motherfucker would do that, but none of it's justified for me. To be honest with you.
I mean, at this point, only thing he good for is a motherfucker using him for what he can do and what he can sell. You get access, yeah, you'll get pushed. You know, some big wigs won't cancel you.
Can somebody help us out with this? Do you actually believe that Nicki Minaj loves Trump? Do anybody actually believe that though? Even the MAGAs. So at the end, can we all come up with a reason why she's doing this?
Are your thoughts on the Trump administration's approach to illegal immigration and deportations?
Well, if I had a business or a home or anything, and someone was there one day when I walked downstairs to cook breakfast or something, I would have them kicked out of my home because I didn't invite them. And this is my private home. So the president has to treat the United States as if it's his private home. People all around the world have to respect the policies of the country and the administration. Therefore, to my immigrants, who I love very much, I love my immigrants, I'm an immigrant. But how can you tell a president not to enforce a law that simply says you have to be legal to get in the country. Now, what people don't understand is there are spies. There are things that we don't know about, but that the administration and that security knows about. People who have to secure the country. So a person coming in illegally to the country, they could be there to do anything. You do not know. They have to be vetted. There's nothing wrong with that. It would be so stupid of any country to have an open door policy where people are not vetted.
Okay, says the woman who snuck in the country and motherfuckers. It's not about what he's doing, because a lot of people agree with him on immigration, on some of the things of immigration. Yeah, the border need to be tightened up more. Who's with that? Okay, what to do about there's so many millions of illegals that's here now. Okay, Obama deported. He deported more than anybody at that time, I believe. Might still be all time, but he deported. They call him the deporter in chief. But he didn't do the shit like this. He wasn't targeting kids. He wasn't locking up 5-year-olds. He wasn't parading old men, snatching them out the house, parading them out the house naked. He wasn't doing that. He wasn't killing people in the streets. He got rid of the millions that he got rid of or sent out. You didn't even know what was happening. Nobody knew what was happening. But now you got, and we're talking about the 2 people that was killed in Minneapolis. Let's not forget about the brother that was killed, I believe, in LA by ICE. That was right after the first of the year. That was before the 2 white people got killed. So, it ain't what he's doing. It's how he's doing it. And you throwing these people in, you throwing these people out, and you sending them to countries that they didn't even come from. Dude just don't care. Then you got people running these departments that just don't care. And they don't give a fuck about you, Nicki Minaj. When they're done with you, when you serve your purpose, they serve your usefulness, they're going to give you the boot. They're going to trash you. They're going to, that nigga bitch, I don't know why he invited her black ass to the, whatever your ass is, to the White House. This coming.
The problem with people like this is they do everything, like every word out of mouth. We heard 10 years ago, me and my man here, we study politics at this point. 500 podcasts will tell you that. And everything she fucking saying is out of Republicans' mouths.
Right.
So let's take what she's saying, for example. Oh, this is my house. I don't want to let anybody in. That don't sound right when this is America and it's based off immigration. It's based off people come from all over the world to come here. It's based off free people. Period. That's what it's based off. So for her to get on this motherfucker and talk to another Spanish bitch, this bitch from nobody know where the fuck Nikki from. But she sit here and talk to this bitch. I know this bitch was burned up inside because you're skipping over the fact that here's not just making sure the people that's doing shit illegal is gone. He's doing extra shit beyond that. Inhumane shit disrespectful shit, killing people, and using ICE as a fucking Ku Klux Klan of the 2026. And your dumb fuck ass that get all the money, it shouldn't a motherfucking black man on earth or woman on earth get your bitch ass a dime. If you come out with a motherfucking whatever the fuck album, you better survive on white people. You bitch. Anytime you get out here and help the master suppress the minority and black, just because you made it, you's a piece of shit. Period. I don't give a fuck you come out a song tomorrow that I love. Fuck you. You won't get a dime. I won't promote that shit, and you're a piece of shit. Period. There's no way around that. That you's a piece of shit for using your platform as a black woman in America. You come from another fuck country in America where white supremacists is running this bitch. And you get here and act like you succumb to the bullshit like we did back in the day. And we not on that here in this country, motherfucker. You saying now you got rich and now it's fuck the black people. That's why I say, shouldn't one black soul, Hispanic soul, definitely Hispanic, put a dime on this bitch, anything. If that bitch get in the camera, fuck her. If that bitch be getting on the mic, fuck her. There's nothing she can do from this point on, have black culture support her.
Okay. Now, I agree. I'm with you on that. But once again, I got to backtrack again. What was I trying to say a couple years ago during the presidential primaries, I believe? These motherfuckers like Nicki Minaj and all these motherfuckers.
She had the nerve to say, I just ain't saying nothing. I felt that way during the election.
And all
What?
these motherfuckers that quote unquote made it out of these situations, you know, I was cold. I came here in the country. I was, you know, my parents and my grandparents was immigrants, and we made it. I made it out the hood and all this whole other shit. Okay, that's fine. That's good. And, you know, we give you flowers for it. But what was I been saying? Once these motherfuckers get up into a certain tax bracket, fuck what goes on in the hood. Fuck them. They vote with their wallet. And she's showing you right there. She don't fuck with you. She don't fuck about the people that came here like she came here, that escaping whatever her parents and grandparents was escaping. She don't fuck about them no more. She don't fuck about the poor for real. Bitch, you got more money right now than you are going to personally spend in this lifetime. How much shit can you buy?
True.
Now, I understand the concept of creating generational wealth. I'm cool with that. But let's just say for right now, you got more money than you going to personally spend in this lifetime.
Bitch ain't got no kids?
Oh, she caked the fuck up. Okay. You know she caked up. But other than money, what the fuck is the reason for doing what she doing? Clout?
That's the point.
The people that...
That's the whole point. It's like, what are you doing? For what?
But see, let's get this one straight too. And do come back to money and what you were saying about wanting to get her music out there. It's a known fact that when it comes to the, I would say, the purchasing of music, especially hip hop music, the purchasing of it from stores and downloads, more white kids purchase their music from, you know, they buy the actual CD all the time. You know us, we'll burn that motherfucker and give it to everybody. But she want them little white MAGA kids or kids of MAGA to buy her music. Niggas say quit. Ain't buying that bitch shit. Fuck her. You know?
She need to be done in our culture. If she can survive or white people buying her shit and foreigners, have fun with that.
Yeah.
But it won't be us. We won't promote your shit. We ain't got nothing to do with you, bro. It's real simple. You done.
But see,
Done.
that's why that's why it pays to know your history and know something about shit that went on. One of the blackest motherfuckers I know, or I mean not personally, but I know of the blackest motherfucker I know. James Brown went through the same shit. The exact same shit that these celebrities doing. James did. When James came out and endorsed Richard Nixon, black people wasn't having it. Oh, and this is way preeminent. I mean, pre-internet. But when black people got a look on the motherfucking TV, this motherfucker James Brown out here trotting around with Richard Nixon, talking about Richard Nixon is going to be the best friend black people ever had. Black people got James' ass. And James paid the price for that shit. So he's one of the blackest motherfuckers ever. You know, you look up black man in the dictionary, they got 10 pictures there of what shit. James Brown gonna be one of them. But so your Nicki Minaj's, your Stephen A's, your Snoops, and all y'all that want to kiss Trump ass right now. We didn't see this movie before.
Yeah, if you watch our 500 podcasts,
yeah,
we on their asses. Trust and believe.
So we
for sure.
And if you think you're playing, you can go back and look it up. That shit all over YouTube. You know, you can go find it. James Brown.
That's for damn sure.
He thought it's a lot of people that think they above the common folk. But the common folk will made you who you are. And believe me, you're gonna return home. It always happens. I watched when Michael Jackson died. And you know, Michael Jackson became ingrained in white culture. You shit. Everything, you know, he was white. He hung out with Liz Taylor, Elizabeth Taylor, and Liza Minnelli and all these type people and shit. So he was a king of pop. What the fuck is a king of pop?
No bullshit. So each and every Tuesdays.
When Mike died, it wasn't the white people that sent him home off the way he was sent. He came home. And the black people, same as James Brown, he came home. So you motherfuckers couldn't come home. But I don't know about this generation. We like cancel your motherfucking ass right out.
Now, appreciate everybody, man.
Yeah.
It was a lot going on since we've been off. Each and every Tuesday night, you can see your boys here talking politics, you know what I'm saying? But so many things have changed since we dropped it off the air. Take a break, decompress from the bullshit from this orange neck demon fuck. But we back now, fully energized, and on that ass. You know what I'm saying, dog?
I'm leaving again.
Now, there's a few things that changed. Two things has changed. A lot of things have changed for real during the time we was off. Us during the 4 months we was off. First, I lost my mother. One of the key things that happened over the 4 months. So that was part of the issue. And over the 4 months, number one soul brother has changed his career path into being a professional barber. So now,
that's styles technician.
So now anybody here that been with us since the beginning, you always know, you all know that I always talk about cutting hair or taking time out to get you a situation in the barbershop and all that good shit. So it's good now that my man here is now in the same industry for sure. And I want everybody to know that Hoodview Politics will be here each and every Tuesday night. But it's time for y'all to recognize that we on something different here. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, the politics is a draining thing. And the fact that my man is now in the barber industry, you can now catch us on a new podcast. Don't forget, I just told you each and every Tuesday night, Hoodview Politics.
Right.
But you have a new podcast here coming, and it's called Who Did Your Hair? Hosted by yours again. D No myself and your boy here, Rabbit. Go ahead.
The next podcast is Soul Brother Cut. Remember that.
Most definitely. When y'all catch us on the motherfucking podcast, Who Did Your Hair podcast, that will be new names on that too. You know what I'm saying? I won't even be Rabbit Jones, to be honest with you. So tune into that. Our new podcast that we start next week, where we're gonna go into all things hair, the history of hair, people shows their hairstyles. We're gonna judge hairstyles. We're gonna go around the internet, judge people Instagrams and Facebooks. We about to get it in the hair industry, my guys. It's a lot of meat on the bone on that. You know what I'm saying? So catch us out on that podcast and definitely on Hoodview Politics each and every Tuesday. And Who Did Your Hair podcast. You know?
I don't know how long this motherfucker right here gonna last. Because the more, I dip my toe back in it at night, but I can't keep coming on here venting and shit. And they got people out here watching these podcasts, and they got people that's dedicated to going through YouTube.
It sounds good to me, but the problem with that would be with me and you now is I'm a barber, you're a barber. Right. It's really nothing they can do to us, period. They can't get us fired. They can't tell the boss to do shit to us. Right. We do us. That's the funny thing about doing what we do now. So catch us on the motherfucker. Who Did Your Hair? Because we're going to go deeper and show you why you should be a motherfucker in this industry. First of all, it's $1 billion industry. And me and my man is about to tap into it. You know what I'm saying, dog? On this podcast, we're going to go all over. If y'all seen a motherfucking barber podcast, fuck it. Don't worry about it no more. Who Did Your Hair is here. The new one. And this is going to be a real one here. You know what I'm saying, dog? We're going to go deeper in depth than these clowns. You know what I'm saying, dog? As y'all know on this podcast, we go deep in shit. Imagine we go deep in the hair. You know what I'm saying? We about to do it. Many guests. Open the limited amount of guests we're going to have on here. Owners, business motherfuckers, entrepreneurs. We're going to open this thing up. We're going to show you some shit. Yeah. Hoodview Politics each and every Tuesdays. Then you're going to catch your boys on the podcast itself, on our careers itself. This the podcast you want to tune into, boy. You know? This is going to be the one. Who Did Your Hair?
We're going
Who did your hair? You know what I'm saying, dog? And then when y'all tune this podcast, first of all, this new podcast, you'll get a wide range here because you're going to get somebody that's new in the game, learning in school, you know what I'm saying, just starting the path. Then collab that with somebody been in the game 9 years, been owning a shop for 8 years. So we're going to have both collaborations together where it covers the whole grounds. We're not going to miss nobody. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Follow us. You're going to watch him grow as we doing this. You know what I'm saying? Nah. It's going to be something to watch. Believe that. But shouts out to everybody that watch Hoodview Politics, man. We love y'all. Y'all the reason why we came back, be honest with you. You know what I'm saying, dog? Tap into us. Tap into us because I'm be honest with you, when we come on this Joint Tuesday now, I'm just ready to blow up. I'm just ready to just double niggas down. Magus, come holler at us, boy. We ready to do it. But anybody out there joint got an industry in hair and motherfucking cosmetology, holler at your boys. Who Did Your Hair podcast is coming out. It's gonna be the biggest joint out there that I ever heard. And I don't give a fuck what podcast y'all watch right now. Y'all understand that? Because that's what we do. And fuck the topic. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We take over shit. But we love y'all. Go ahead. Out. Hey, shouts out to everything we missed today in the politics, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If we missed, Don Lemon got snatched up and all that shit. But Tuesday when we come back, we touch up on anything we missed. But the Who Did Your Hair podcast is just beginning. It's going to be strong. And like I said, we got the beginning to the end of the podcast, and we're going to go so deep into shit that y'all going to, people that's in school going to be learning. You know what I'm saying? Hi, your boys. We back, baby. Whether we're going to be here or Who Did Your Hair? Holla at your boys. You know what I'm saying?